Wizard. Wizard.
Good evening, everybody. Damn, my voice is all the way fucked up. Let's try that again. Good evening, buddy. Alright, so we're about to get into some Nioh 3. I was under the impression this was coming out on the 29th, but I guess it was 29th relative to wherever they were dropping this from. So I guess everywhere else is getting a chance to get it a little bit early. Maybe it was UTC time, I'm not entirely sure, but you know what, who cares, because we're here now, and we're about to get back into the nitty-gritty for the third time. Got some water here for my throat. Damn. So let me get my bearings. Already got everything set up and ready to go. So looking forward to this. Oddly enough, I was actually looking forward to playing Code Vein 2 until I kind of saw some reviews on it, and then the character creator demo, which was fairly impressive, but kind of a step back compared to the previous game series. And then, you get a chance to run around the hub area, and I started noticing some performance issues. There was just a couple of red flags that I noticed. The fact that the game did not have co-op when it first dropped was kind of concerning, because first one did, this one did not. So I don't know what changed. I don't know why they went the single player route, because the game was fun to play co-op with people, but I don't know. But some of the reviews that I've seen out there for it so far have said that it's kind of a mixed bag. It's barely passable performance for the kind of style of game that it is. Some said it was also a little too easy. Some are enjoying it. But I've seen enough of the game now to where I'll probably just end up holding off, and I'm just going to get this instead, because I just know what I'm getting with the Nioh 3. Everything that I've seen from the previews, and the fact that I think that this is the second demo that they put out for this game, was enough to sell me on it, and I love the first two, so I definitely had to get this one. And for those who don't know, there will be progression carrying over to the final version of the game. So this is actually a snippet of the final build, and I believe the game is set to drop next week on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, Code Vein 1 was awesome. Code Vein 2 just should have taken what they did with the first game and build on it, but it's almost like they did something totally different with it. I'm not sure what they were going for, but it's Bandai Namco. They're kind of hit or miss when it comes to certain things and some of their directions that they do with some of their publishing of certain titles, but that's neither here nor there. But at the end of the day, it can all be fixed, but I kind of hate to bring this up with the fact that nothing should have to be fixed a lot post-launch. You have to try to get as much right as you can the first time, and this is why, like this right here, this is why demos are so important, because people get to try the game, see if they like it, and it's enough to reel people in. Like, I'm a big advocate of try it before you buy, because so many games that have come out in the last couple of years, even prior to that, have been such a bait and switch, to where you think something's looking good, and then you make the investment because you have faith that the product's going to be good, then you buy it, and it's not quite what you thought that it was. And this hobby's not getting any cheaper to invest in at this point, so everybody and their mom ain't going to be able to afford to spend $60, $70 dollars on a title that that just dropped. Be disappointed, but that's a whole nother conversation. I say that to say this. I have my expectations tempered for a lot of titles coming out this year that I'm excited for, because I'm a Murphy's Law kind of guy, but that's not going to stop me from doing what I'm doing. No, it never is malicious intent, and here's the thing too. Game devs can only do but so much, but they're at the beck and call and under the whim and scrutiny of the executives that dictate their release dates, their quarterly release dates. So until things change with the trend of us, because we, the consumer, can control this. You have full control over what you choose and choose not to invest your money in. And I've been saying this for a long time. They can only sell what people are actively buying. And I'm in the minority where I scrutinize games based on a lot of factors for performance, visual fidelity, content, You know, playtime hours. You know, does the amount of playtime match the cost that the game is asking for? You know, all kinds of things. But I mean, I can't sit here and say that everyone's going to be able to think like me. You know what I mean? So, in the grand scheme of things, gaming is probably at the best and worst time that it could possibly be at because of how broad the audience is now. And a lot of people nowadays don't even care about the stuff that I'm looking for in a game. You know, they just want something to play to pass the time, you know, after a long, you know, stressful day at work or whatever it is that, you know, you've been doing productively, you know? So I get it. Everyone's tastes and expectations are going to be different, but I still think there should be a standard to expect. And unfortunately, the average person doesn't really care about the nuance because they're not going to have, like, and I've said it before, a lot of people don't even have the money to spend on a full price title when it drops, you know, but everyone's experience is relative. I get it. There's always a margin for error to account for. But with that being said, there are games out there that have done phenomenal in terms of sales, performance, and content. And I'm gonna just come out and say it, Stellar Blade is probably the prime example of what good game optimization looks like, and also good quality content. And nothing that you do in that game ever feels pointless, you know? And that game is all about cosmetics. No microtransactions whatsoever. The DLC only adds to supplement a good game that's already there, you know, and it's there to enhance an already good experience. You know, Shift Up, I pretty much give them my full support. Stellar Blade 2, they can only shoot higher with that title. All they got to do is do the same thing with Stellar Blade 2 that they did with this one, and they'll be fine. Bro, I bought the game twice, and I got all the achievements again on the PC version. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact that the game ran so well on PS5, and even reviewers like Digital Foundry and a few other channels that kind of rated the game on its merit of performance. One of the best performing PS5 games in terms of just gameplay, responsiveness, you know, everything about that game is an action set piece. It didn't feel slow, it didn't drag. I mean, Stellar Blade was just a really good time. And for those who are into that kind of thing, it had the amount of fan service that any, you know, modern gamer today could ever ask for, while still keeping the quality top notch, where the fan service didn't undermine the experience. Because you can put on some skimpy outfits in that joint. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? So they know their target audience, they execute it, but then at the same time, you could say, oh, it's a Gooner game, but it's a Gooner game that the fan service only supplements what's already a good title. So it just goes to show you that you can have both. All right? And everyone's going to have their subjective opinion on that. I don't really care. The game did numbers, the game sold well, and it got positive reviews across the board. The numbers and the performance speak for itself. So at the end of the day, the game's quality, I think, is also attributed to the fact that the employees and the devs that made the game weren't under any kind of pressure either, which means that they were able to take their time, play test their game, put out a demo for their game, take feedback from their game, and then they put out a product that, quite frankly, no one had any complaints about. At this point, I'm kind of beating the dead horse. I mean, you know, what else can I say? But then, you know, other devs in the industry say, well, you know, certain games shouldn't be the industry standard, what to expect from us all the time. I was like, no, because now that's a cop-out. Because other devs have proven you wrong. All right? So you can say what you want. That just means that you're just not you're just not a good dev. And you're just making excuses when other teams have proven that you can have good quality, good content, and still cater to the fans, you know, of your product and give the people what it is that they want. So I'm pretty much past the point of hearing that nonsense. All right, because the select few are making y'all look bad, really, really bad. So get y'all act together, man. If they can do it, so can you. All right. It's either a reason or an excuse or both. And if we're putting our money and faith into your product, into your vision, step it up. That's all I'm gonna say. And you can agree with me or disagree with me. I don't care. All right. When you put your money into something, you have an expectation of some form of delivery with some nuance. All right. That's all I'm saying. Hopefully, I'm not asking for anything unreasonable here. But enough yapping. Let's get into this. Excuse me. Let's get into this game, man. Because I got to create my character, and I'm gonna spend God knows how long on the character creator. But for now, let's watch this intro.
尽きぬ夢を人々が託す
Worth every penny. You're damn right it was.
その輝きは二つの相反する力を宿す。一つは荒ぶる破壊の力。もう一つは命を育み癒す再生の力。この力をめぐって人は古より戦乱の歴史を繰り返してきた。
This game has English voiceovers, but they don't never get it right in games like this. You have to play this in Japanese, bro. Because it just fits the no. The English voices aren't terrible, but this is I think this is the original intended way to play this game as far as the audio is concerned.
時は流れ、新たな将軍としての権威を内外に示す具足始めの儀式を迎えようとしていた。
Oh, he cute. He adorable.
よろしいのですか、竹千代様。もうじき将軍におなりに。
おふく、いいではないか。絵描きの方が向いてるやもしれん。
国松様。
私は好きだがな。さて、頃合いか。
We both put more than 150 into that game with every. Oh,
そこの鏡で
for sure.
稽古の支度を。
For sure we did. Without a doubt. All right, time to make our homie. Oh yeah, and one other thing too to bring up about Stellar Blade, because the first game was developed and built on Unreal Engine 4, which is still even by today's standards a very good looking engine. Now the only controversy that's always going to be an ongoing running theme is they are developing Stellar Blade 2 on Unreal Engine 5. Now we all know about the pain points of Unreal Engine 5. So I'm very curious to see how they go about developing that title for it and the workarounds, because yeah, I mean, there are certain things about the engine that you can only really account for, but I think a good dev can possibly work around that. There you go. Thank you for proving my point. Arc Raiders is on Unreal Engine 5, and so far We have yet to hear any issues with Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is stupid popular. I'm surprised I haven't even gotten it yet. I don't know why I haven't. Maybe because I don't have anyone to really play it with like that, or I just never got around to it. Either way, I'm gonna have to get it at some point. I don't even know why I haven't, because I'm always watching gameplay. I'm always watching gameplay of Arc Raiders, man, and I see some of the funniest interactions in that game all the time. And I played a little bit of the beta, which I did enjoy it. So yeah, I'm a get it. I mean, listen, I am so excited for this year. I don't think I can stress that enough, just because of what all is coming out. And I'm just gonna nerd out to all this shit. And there's not gonna be a shortage of anything that I'm gonna put out here on this channel for y'all to see. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Phantom Blade. Oh, Phantom Blade Zero, also Unreal Engine 5, and that game looks amazing. So sad that it comes out in September, because it feels like it's so far away. But you know what? We got a release date, and the silver lining is that I'm going to have enough to keep me busy for the next few months, to where I can kind of take my mind off of that until that drops, because there's Onimusha coming out, Resident Evil 9 next month, Romeo is a Dead Man, Crimson Desert, Fatal Frame Crimson Butterfly. You know what I'm saying? Onimusha 5 is coming out this year. We still need a release date for that, and everything else that's going to be coming out in between then. So listen, do I really need to say more than that? Oh yeah, Crimson Desert, yo, and I'm a big Black Desert fan. I put in so many hours in the Black Desert, so Crimson Desert is a day one buy for me. So, and that comes out, yeah, that comes out in March. But yeah, without further ado, let me go ahead and make my homie real quick. I've been yapping too much. But hold on, I got a second. Sorry, I had to respond to a message real quick. But yeah, let me make my homie real quick. But yeah, but bro, you've been keeping up with Crimson Desert? I didn't think that you cared about it, let alone even knew about it.
貧弱な将軍に民は従わぬぞ。鍛錬は怠っていないか?
Yeah, I've been following Crimson Desert for a hot minute, and I don't think I've even heard you mention any kind of interest in it. So I've been following that game for a while. Oh, okay. Yeah, because didn't you send me a Luke Stevens video where he was covering Chrono Odyssey, and that game's beta was booty cheeks. Yeah, okay, so we are talking about the same person. Let's see if they got any solid presets here. Hey sister, soul sister. Hey. Should I make me a soul sister samurai? Because they don't never do black people right in these games, bro. But I'm surprised in this one they actually do. They don't never do these people any justice, man. My people. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go back to type 1 because I want to even see if they even have my hair in this genre. So let's do a quick preset. There's the brother man. Know what I'm saying? All right, so he do kind of got a little bit of a fro hawk fade, a curly top fro hawk fade. You know what I'm saying? But let me see.
お串を整えさせていただいた
Let
竹
me
千代
see.
様
Let
が
me see what
つい
this hair is hitting on.
服は感無量でございます。
Wonder they probably ain't gonna have my hair. They're gonna have generic fro, high top fade one, a 1, a 0, a baldy. I don't know. Then again, if I grew my hair out and tied it back, it could look like that in a couple years. Those are technically locks anyway. It's just they don't hang low like your boy. But like I said, I'll take what I can get. People think that this is the only kind of hairstyle that we rock as melanated individuals, which is not necessarily the case. And ain't even a true to heart afro, bro. So I don't even know. But like I said, man, it is what it is. Everything don't gotta cater to me all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? But having the options would be nice. These don't even fit. You got the baby hair. Nah, that don't fit. Let's see, tied hair. Oh. You know what? Should I rock with this? I rock with this. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna go with this. Alright, so hair color black. But what else we got? I keep shit real simple because I'm not trying to be in here any longer than I have to be, you know?
ヒゲだけは名称だな。家康様を思い出す。
My boy. And the goatee. See. Oh, I got you. So you can mix and match. All right, that's fuckswittable. Roll the beard too. Does that change anything? Oh, it actually does. Okay. I go with that. Yo, and that's the thing too, is that a lot of these games typically don't really do Afrocentric hairstyles like crazy like that. It's either the fro, sometimes you might get locks, braids and cornrows. And that's pretty much it. They act like our hair doesn't have more versatility than this. Yeah, we commonly do have hair that's like that, but like, come on, yo. we can do a lot with our hair. skin tone. I gotta make him light skinned, so I ain't trying to hear nobody mouth. Yeah, that works. And my boy got jaundice. Ew. Bro got liver disease with that skin tone. Jeez. Side. Want to make my boy unnaturally swole. We don't gotta make him more accurate or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So okay. Shit. Get the feeling that they this is about the same as the last game, but definitely more to it. The visuals are a super improvement over first two games, and they weren't even bad looking games. Let's see, body. Let's see what they got for. Okay. What we got? So let's go down here. Oh. You know what? Let me see. I give him these Johns. I might go with these. I'm not gonna go too crazy with CH. I'm really not gonna go this crazy, but boy Fangs, why not? Tooth dye. Yeah, they do. Symmetric. Damn. Husky as shit. I'll just leave this alone. Said I'm not. Want to give him glasses? I do. I wear glasses. And he got the gold rim frames. This is gonna be me in like the next the next 5 years if I keep my shit up and grow my hair out. That'll be me in 5 years. Not those kind of glasses though, but that'll be me when I hit 40. You know what I'm saying? More accurate. Other player. There is quite a bit you can do. You know what? I'm not mad about that. Skin texture. Oh, I didn't know this was a thing. Ugh, my boy sees some shit. I don't got too many blemishes on my face, so we're gonna go for this one, which is this one. Self-care. Remember, that's important, folks. You look good, you feel good. Ninja style. Oh. Hey, my boy. For you. Okay. I think I've spent enough time on this. I can't get this to look any more like me than what this is. Maybe if I spent more time on this shit, possibly. I don't care. I made a light-skinned motherfucker with with locks and glasses. All right. What more do you want from me? I've done enough. I want to kill people now. I know you want to see me kill people now. Yeah, that's me. Ish. I want my hair to get that long. It's gonna be a while though. My shit only come down to my ears. And I gotta get it. I gotta get my shit redone in like another week. Okay. Get a compass, thank you very much. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this demo in one sitting, but I am going to finish the demo before this game comes out and carry my shit over. So, that's going to be a thing. So far, our frame rates are good.
では早速稽古で扱う獲物を選ばれよ。
Now I know I'm losing some frames because I'm streaming, and that's kind of tapping into resources of my GPU, but that just comes with the territory. I promise you, if I'm playing this game when I'm not streaming, I'm probably going to get like a higher frame rate though. But so far so good. I guess we'll see how we feel once we actually get into some actual combat. Yeah, all this looks the same. Select the weapon. Okay. progress and achieve the progress option. Prioritize myth. Patients will be shown. Understood. Select the weapon. Let's see. Sword. Swords. Spears. Odachi. Go with the Odachi.
いかなる獲物でも熟達すれば大きな力を発揮できましょう。まずは手に馴染むものを選ばれるのが良いですな。
My eyes were glowing for a second. That's the reflection on the glasses.
おお、その獲物を選ばれるのですな。
It does. I will.
私はこれにするとしよう。
Okay. Additional.
それでは手合わせを始めましょう。お
Alright,
互いにい
so
る。
Oh, just like in the last one.
相手をしっかりと見据えねば攻撃も当たりませぬ。国松様にご注目ください。
具足始めの前だからといって手加減はせんぞ。竹千代。
国松様に打ち込むのです。速い攻撃は先手を取りやすく、強い攻撃は気力を削りやすい。お忘れなきよう。
Key recovery. I still remember how to do that. All right.
攻撃の後に斬新を行うことで気力を早く回復できますぞ。
I know how to do this already. That's been a staple mechanic of all the games.
悪くない立ち筋だ。次はこちらから行くぞ。
相手の攻撃から身を守ることも忘れてはなりませんぞ。時にかわし、時に受け止め、反撃の機を伺うのです。
Ow.
攻撃を仕掛けるほど己の技が研がれていくのを感じるかと。
Samurai style arts gauge can be charged by attacking and guarding against enemy attacks. When the gauge is full, using art will act. See well. Arts proficiency is active. Strong attacks and martial arts will attack unleashed upon activation does not consume key. Delta enemy has increased. Oh, is increased and key consumption is decreased. Different martial arts can be used consecutively. Martial arts can be viewed via customized martial arts / ninjutsu and okay.
「最大まで技が研がれたとき、渾身の武器を放ちましょう。 お見事。己の技を研ぎ、渾身の武技を放つ。そして攻撃の後には斬新。侍の基本ですぞ。
傷ついた体は薬で癒しておけ。
では仕上げと参りましょう。攻めと守りを駆使して国松様を打ち倒すのです。
今日こそは私を打ち負かしてくれるのだろうな。
Oh.
さあ来い。
Are we doing this now? Okay.
そこまで。今回は竹千代様の勝利ですが、国松様、とうとう一本取られてしまいましたのう。
油断しただけだ。次はこうはいかんぞ。
I mean, so far so good. It's running not too bad. I know I'm losing some frames because I'm streaming, but right now the gameplay that you saw is running at about a little over 70 FPS. Cutscenes are locked to 60. Maybe if I adjust the settings a little bit more, I can squeeze more frames out of it. But I mean, these games have never been known for running bad. Damn. Oh, she got me. Oh, he didn't have to do all that, bro. He threw her in the well. She probably survived. That's the crazy part. He was going to eat, but she was funky. That's why he threw her in the well. That ain't even right, and you know it.
まだかようなところに城はあやかしの手に落ちましたぞ。
Back.
我らが結露を開きます。地下の抜け道へ。
あやかしだと？一体何が起きている？竹千代、心して進むぞ。
Okay, so your weapon of choice dictates. Oh, okay. I mean, not that any of this matters because you can mix and match weapons later in the game. You just pick your starting weapon and then you get to use the other variations later. Now, hold on. Now, my question is... But when it... This game is going to fill the void until Onimusha comes out. Sure. And I'm probably still going to play this after Onimusha comes out because Onimusha is going to be single player, so... And the DLC for these games always hits, so, I mean, I have no reason to stop playing this when Onimusha comes out. But at the end of the day, man, we're eating good this year. I don't really know what else to say. I have no complaints.
お気をつけくだされ。城内の至る所にあやかしがおります。竹千代様、国松様、この命に変えてもお二人はお守りいたす。
Yokai realms, yeah.
次から次へと落ち着いて敵の動きに集中するのだ。
めるな。
一応その力ならばとどめよ。
Okay. That's the blade. Yes. Okay.
今の剣は一体
So they give that
多
to
分
you
なら
right
力を
away.
感じる。
Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you. Break this down, or I gotta. Yeah, that's right. Double jump. See.
どうにかしのぎましたが、久方ぶりの実戦は答えますな。じきに新たなあやかしが現れるでしょう。お二方とも今すぐこの場を離れるのです。我が父関秀才は天狗が変じた巨石を立ち割ったという。ならば
Okay, bro. You cool?
この先中弱門を越えたあたりに井戸があります。そこから地下へとお逃げくだされ。拙者はしんがりとしてあやかしどもを防ぎまする。ご心配召さるな。片付け次第すぐに追いつきます。
分かった。
Yeah, no, this game's
感
running
謝する
fine.
ぞ、宗則。竹千代、先に進もう。
竹千代様、無事を祈っておりますぞ。
If you see
あ
my,
なたなら
if
必
you
ず
were
や
able to
立
see my
派
frame
な
rate
将
counter,
軍となれる
I'm
はず
between
です。
70 to about 80 FPS. At 4K, everything fully maxed out. Remember, this is at 4K. So if I were to drop it down to like 1440p or 1080, I'll probably get even more. But right now, like these, like I said, these games have never been known for running bad.
傷を負っていながら無理をしよって。あやつの意志、無駄にはできん。必ず生
And
き
Ninja
て
does
こ
a
こを
pretty
抜
good
ける
job
ぞ。
of optimizing their games. And like I said, on top of the fact that I'm streaming, also factors into the fact that I'm also losing some frame rate. So if I wasn't streaming this, I'd probably be getting anywhere between like 90 or more FPS. But right now, this is more than playable. Matter of fact, I could probably turn some settings down if I wanted to. Yeah, see, 4K, desync, I could probably just turn that off. 120 locked. Borderless. So, advanced settings. Illusion model quality, models displayed, wind sway, effects, motion display, motion quality. Collections. Yeah, so you see everything's maxed out. If I had to take a guess, I know for a fact that one of the most demanding settings in these games is global illumination. Like you can even see how much VRAM I'm using. I'm using 10 gigs out of my full 16. That must. Oh, absolutely, I agree with that. No, definitely a must. Because see, the whole thing is that, and I was saying this earlier before you even joined, but this hobby's not getting any less cheap for the average person. You know, the asking price of games has gone up. Almost $20 in the span of maybe 10 years, because games used to be 50. No, actually, all right, so what's crazy is like back in the 90s, 80s and 90s, you were paying about $80 to $90 for Nintendo games, and Sega, you know, back when games were still on cartridges. But I think what ended up happening was once they were able to print games on CDs, since CDs were so easy to manufacture and print, that ended up lowering the production cost of games printed on discs as opposed to on cartridges. And it sped up production as well too, because it took less time to write data to a CD than it did to write data to a cartridge. You know what I'm saying? So games were 80 to 90 bucks on average. Nintendo, Super NES, etc. Well, you know, all that depending on the title. Then they leveled out to about $40 to $50, and that was like that well into, like, you know, PS1, PS2, etc. I don't think games started costing 60 until we hit the PS3 360 era. So games were 50 bucks for a hot minute, and we didn't start hitting $70 titles until 5 years ago or so. So games were 50 to 60 bucks well into PS4. Facts. And the same thing with PC games, because way back in the day, before, I mean, games did have CD keys back then, but not many games had copy protection for CD keys. And one such example of this was Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, and Jedi Outcast. I've burnt so many copies of that game for people in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? I almost felt bad for it. I almost felt bad doing it because that game was too good to be giving out for free like that. And I was burning copies. It was like, yo, Els, you got that copy of Jedi Academy? It's like, I got you, bro. How much you want for it? Nothing. It's free, bro. I felt kind of bad because I mean it was stuff like that back in the day, which justifies why games today have copy protection and all, and DRM and this, that, and the third. But that being said, if people are going to pirate your game, they're going to pirate your game. Not that I advocate for that, because if a game is good enough to buy it for sure, but it has to be good enough to justify the cost. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's kind of a gray area. You know what I mean? And I haven't done that shit in years. I buy all my titles, or I wait for sales now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, like between 2003 and 2007, I was burning copies of Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, and we were playing the multiplayer and just dueling each other, and that's a whole Star Wars thing, you know what I'm saying? But you get it. Games were very accessible back then. Then you had torrenting. Torrenting was the thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you get caught, you fuck around and get a whole cease and desist letter these days, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, all that aside, to pretty much reinforce what you were saying, yes, I think it absolutely should be mandatory for games to have demo or beta for sure. That's mandatory, because so many games today come out with performance and optimization issues that you have to be cautiously optimistic on what you spend your money on. You know? But I also bring this up too, that while games have been going up in price and, the demand and everything that's been happening lately with these titles, gamers still got to take accountability too for what they spend their money on. Because I keep saying this, you have no reason to complain about the quality of games that come out if you are still in the camp of people that buy shit day one and then complain about it later. You don't learn your lesson. All right? So both sides need to do better. You know, I sit firmly in the middle of that. If you're spending your hard-earned money on something, you deserve quality. But at the same time, if a company's reputation precedes them with the fact that they can, that the average consumer is letting them get away with putting out unoptimized trash every so often, and you buy it knowing that that could happen to you, that's kind of your fault as well. You know what I'm saying? And pre-orders, you don't really need to pre-order nothing nowadays, because the pre-order bonuses a lot of the time don't really be that worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because pre-orders made sense back in the day because you had limited copies of physical games to buy. But more often than not, people aren't buying physical copies as much as they used to because everything's digital. Look at the Steam sales. Am I saying that people stop buying physical copies altogether? No, because they still do, just not as much, because buying digital is convenient. Yeah, you can refund it. As long as you don't play more than 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So at least that's convenient. Yeah, because Steam's refund policy is 2 hours of playtime or less, and you have to request your refund within, what is it, 30 days? Is it a 30-day period, yo? Is it 30 days or 60 days? It's probably 30 days. Is it 2 weeks? I don't know. I mean, because I never had to refund games that often to really, like, have that be an issue for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was. Maybe it is 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember that well.
この先何が起こるか分かり申さぬ。教えた忍びの技を今一度確認しましょうぞ。
Style should have switched. That's style. Okay, so yeah, I remember this even from the original demo that they had out. Let's give that a try, shall we? Ninja.
これで身なりも心構えも忍びそのもの。だが忍びの獲物をお持ちでないご様子。致し方ない。倒れた我が配下のものを一つ借りましょう。選ばれたならばお声掛けを。
Oh God, tell me twice, brother. Kusari Gama. Okay, so they got rid of. Okay, so they got okay. Because the last game. Okay, so weapon variety is now tied to classes. Can I pick all these Jones up and just use them, or do I gotta pick and choose which ones I want to actually keep? Oh, it's only one at a time. Okay. 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 I see. So, and if I switch back to my samurai, or do I have to? I'll just go with the regular sword. Oh, we're gonna go full Ryu Hayabusa here.
それにするのですが。
敵だ。構えよ。
来たか。忍びの早き動きで敵を翻弄し、鋭く攻め込め。
Style is characterized by swift movements and low-key expenditure. Further, when attacking, he's from behind and deals more damage than samurai style. This is R1 after attacking. Using this second attack, you will call it turn your body. Without consuming key additionally while using this. The shadow yourself that temporarily tracks him. However, unlike key poses, means another key or perform purifications. Okay, so we got some pros and cons. I see what they mean.
忍びであれば忍術
I like
人の
that.
間合いを制し常に
I
優位
like
に立
that.
つの
It's only the tutorial, but I like that. Style it's used by reflecting it. Okay. First break. Enemies will sometimes be surrounded in the red aura of first attack. Yes. Press R to surround is performing the first attack. Right. Okay. Just like in the last one. I got you. Getting fucked up. That's how you do it. Okay. Okay, I get it now. I figured it out. Okay, so it's almost like a parry window, because in the last one you hit them with that while you were getting attacked, you would just knock them out of it, but this time it's actually a timing thing. Requires a bit more skill and nuance to actually do. Okay. I learned something.
その傷ついた体でしかも一人ではあやかしを食い止められまい。私もここに残る。共にこの城を守るぞ。何？竹千代は一人で大丈夫だ。主を信じよう。
なれど、いや、論じておる暇はありませんな。仕方ない。はしごを下ろすゆえ、しばしお待ちを。
I haven't indicated this enough. You got, okay. Yeah, this is some Ninja Gaiden shit. Can't. Can I not do that? Guess not. I mean, you can at some point, but that was some Ninja Gaiden shit right there. I guess I can't do the cool shit until later.
忍びの技、くれぐれもお忘れなきよう。無事を祈りますぞ、若。
一人では心細いじゃろう。わしが友をしてやるぞ。
Necromata from Hot Torio. You. Now.
半蔵のことなら心配はいらぬ。わしの姿が見えずとも数々の戦を生き延びてきたからな。
Got health packs. No longer fucked up. Alright. So you time this with red attacks and you parry. I got you. Definitely got to get my
地
groove
下
back
に
with this
続
game.
く井戸とはあれのことじゃな。はれ
So when I lowered the
思い
global
切って飛
illumination,
び
now
込
I'm
んで
getting at
み
least
よ
over 80. So yeah, global
秀吉
illumination
公
is
のごとく
taxing
あ
me.
やかしを持って天下を狙う者が現れたのか。
Let's with this dude. Yeah, so far so good. I mean, this game's running all right, man. This game's running pretty solid, and we don't even have a day one patch yet. I don't even know if this game even is going to get one, or if it needs one. But so far, performance is good. Running everything almost fully maxed out at 4K, bro. We got 3 games to get this right. Got no reason not to.
結界を張ります。早くこちらへ。国松様、そのお姿は。
Oh. Why did he do? Okay. Well, that escalated quickly.
主のために果てたのだ。本望であろう。
なぜだ国松。
Oh, he talks.
将軍になるのは私だ。
He speaks.
将軍の座は私のものだ。
Do that butthurt that I beat you, bro? Oh, damn. Was I supposed to lose? Yes, I was.
2、4、と、しゃ、かい、じ、列、在、ぜ。
そろそろ終わりにしよう。
将軍とはそうまでしてなりたいものか。
行け。なりたくないとだろう。貴様にとって将軍とは何なのだ。答えられぬか。貴様には一生わかるまい。
ここは一体お主の守護霊草薙の力じゃろうか。草薙が何か問うておるようじゃな。
Oh, do I get the pick? Attire appropriate samurai. Attire
草薙の姿が不思議じゃな。お主の願いが草薙の力を引き出したのかの。お主ならばあまたの守護霊と心を通わせ力を使いこなせるやもん
You only
な。
get to pick one. Do you get to pick one, or do you get to use both? I mean, I don't know. Okay. What does this say? Kusanagi. Kusanagi will. Not really, no. I don't. But thank you, though. Stupid AI. My phone went off. I don't know if y'all heard that shit. Thanks, but I didn't ask you to do that. Alright, so Kusanagi will grow into a form that befits a ninja. Proceed. You will be able to use the form you don't select after progressing in the story. Select the form of Kusanagi. Oh, okay. So you are not locked in your decision. You get to use the other one later on. Alright, so what we're going to do, we are going to step out of our comfort zone for a bit. Because in the last two games, I'm usually using Samurai for my loadout. But this time, we're going to go the ninja route. Because I mean, if you get to use both, what have I really got to lose? I'm throwing all up in my business.
家康めは我らの囲みを脱した模様。
すでに巣穴は塞いだぞ。子抜きめ。追い込め。武田の旗印が並んでおったな。とうに滅びたはずじゃが、それに見たか、あのまがまがしい光。国松についておったのと同じ輝きぞ。
Let's see if there's any other settings to see. Bit more frame rate. Touch one. Sweat. Let's do high quality GI. Selection. Because most of these are kind of like negligible once you go past a certain setting. You're not going to notice too much of it in game. It's like subtle. Anything? Settings even save? Tell you what. Wonder if I can drop this down. Jesus. Wow. My FPS is skyrocketed. Of course it did. Okay. All right, we're gonna play this joint at 1440. Now, here's the thing, like, oh, what's going on? I was just fiddling with my in-game settings, so this game runs very, very well. I was getting about 70 to 80 FPS at 4K, everything fully maxed out, but I wanted a higher frame rate, so I dropped it down to 1440, and my FPS damn near skyrocketed. I'm getting like over 100 FPS now. You don't have to play every fucking game at 4K. It's not necessary. This TV is also a TV, but it's also a PC monitor as well. Do I need to play everything at 4K? No. 1440p is fine for a lot of shit that I do. If I can hit 4K, that's great. This game still looks pretty damn good at 1440. It's almost negligible at this point. I'm not tripping that hard about it. Accessory. Nagi. That's my spirit animal. Okay. Scrolls for. No. Royal mission. Okay. Guardian spirit. Okay. Yeah, alright, so I mean this is all pretty much coming back to me at this point. I know what this does. All this is still the same. Do skill. So this is going to be interesting because I have to figure out a build that's going to accommodate both ninja and samurai styles, respectively. I picked ninja, favor my playstyle, my first run through this game, so I gotta start picking stats, so they're going to start favoring that. Yeah, this is all coming back to me. Just learning all the new mechanics and systems here. So far, like what I'm seeing. This game is running even smoother now. I'm getting sheesh. Big difference. Yeah, I might have to play through this joint at 1440 for my playthrough because this joint is running like booter. This joint running like booter.
先に進もうぞ。
That was clean. Since I'm a ninja. This. Love it. This game is so much smoother now. Bro was trying to grab me. Nah. Full Mino duel. Kinda.
やはり徳川と武田が争うておる。目を疑うわい。にわかには信じがたいが、はるか昔に時が戻ったとしか思えぬ。とここは戦国の世。敵は武田信玄ということかの。
Put him to pieces. Oh shit. No, I probably could have jumped over that too. You son of What's going on though, bro? Still here. Someone's head off with this joint. Yep, just like that. Off with your head. Kinda. This is like some Princess Mononoke shit. My boy Ashitaka just blowing off heads with a bow and arrow. Boy, if you don't mind your own business. Boy, it's just alcohol. Here. Let's see. Yes, I have done this already. Actually, that reminds me too. Saw me. You know what this really made me want, now that I'm thinking about it, if whoever made Tenchu franchise, I want another Tenchu game, man. We haven't gotten a new Tenchu game since Tenchu Z on the Xbox 360, I think. Maybe there was another one after that, I'm not entirely sure. Tenchu was a sleeper hit, though. Wrath of Heaven. Played the hell out that game. It's here. Does not skimp out on the loot. No. So we're gonna check all these houses. Oh, I could have snuck up on him too. That wasn't very ninja-like of me. It didn't matter. It's already gone. Oh, that's crazy. He looks more like a samurai than a ninja now. Probably a lot of this stuff in. Form over function over form. There. I wanna summon some randoms for this. I wanna summon random people for this joint. I feel like being social today. Fair enough. Want to be plus health from other players, select co-op. Do I want to summon random people? Oh, that's the question. Skill. Visitor. Oh, become a visitor. So. Oh no. Save him. Oh man, I keep yawning, bro. Alright. I want to see how much I can get.
Nioh、徳川の陣地に武田勢が向かっておる。
Remnants.
まだ誰かが戦っておるのじゃろうか。であれば捨ておけん。急ごうぞ。
Sneak up on him. Yes, I can. There we go. I like that they added that as a feature. Or you couldn't stealth kill guys, I don't. Double cups can be earned co-op mode or by defeating Revenant Summon Bloody Grave.
もっと輝く石を。
You know what? Have one. Yoki. Oh, hello. Okay. There's definitely harder ones to fight than that. That was kind of easy.
敵ながら見事な槍さばき。家康には過ぎたる強者よ。
So here's what I'm gonna do. Is the demo done after this boss, or do I keep going, or I don't know. Curious to see how long this demo actually is. Am I going to get through it all tonight? If there's more after this, we'll see. That remains to be seen. Now, I'll try to get through this on my own. See how I do. Cutscene time. So it is almost midnight, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this one. And he left the spear in him. I remember Tadakatsu Honda being bigger in the last game. Like he was a unit. He's like humble size now in this joint. Let's roll.
タヌキの配下そっくり叩き落としてくれようぞ。
his attack patterns, but not. Yep, just like in the Souls, like I know. I know.
タヌキの配下そっくり叩き落としてくれようぞてい己が無謀を悔やむわ
I'm learning. Takes a few tries. Also,
配下そっくり叩き落としてくれようぞ己が無謀を悔やむがいいこれからよ
Yes, sir. That was some Onimusha shit right there. I was waiting for that. Okay. Yup. Day one by. It's not even a question at this point. Already got some good stuff off for it. See, I already knew that I was going to buy this game. Now I know I'm going to buy this game. That was fun. I think they really took into consideration the feedback of this game.
貴様、いずれ武田の妨げになろう。
Coward.
かたじけない。それがしは徳川家臣本田忠勝。貴殿見ぬ顔だが、どこの手のものだ。
徳川、名は竹千代。
ほう、かような逸材が眠っておったとは嬉しいご参よ。
はい。
武田信玄、戦国最強とも噂されるあの甲斐の虎がついに牙をむいた。
Probably cut the stream after
あやかしの入り混じる赤きと
this
虎
cutscene.
は
We've
容赦なく我ら徳川を蹂躙。
we can stop here. This is a good stopping point. And
なお
the
も
rest
牙
of
を
the
突き立てんと奥へ奥へと迫っておる。
Then I may go for longer for a stream once we hit the weekend or something. This is good.
言うまでもなく家康様、太平を目指し若き頃より先陣を共にしてきた。殿をお守りするためならば我が身など惜しくはない。家康様の浜松城はこの先よ。追ってはおらぬな。しかしあやかしを切るとはその力我らに貸してくれぬか。無事ついておるとよいが。
Oh, wait. I think this is the part where world opens up. Oh, yeah, this is an open world game. I remember. Accompanied by Shinroku, the Spirit Division. Guardian Spirit.
それにしても竹千代か。殿の幼名と同じとはくしき絵にしよう。殿が浜松城にたどり着くまでそれがしはここを守らねばならぬ。殿を追って合流し力添えをいただけぬか。
Is this game world?
忠勝のことは覚えておるか。あれで随分子供好きでの幼少の頃のお主にせがまれ肩車しておったものよ。
explore the open world. I kind of lied a little. Oh, right around here is where we see the rest of them before we start to explore it. Yeah, right here. Here. As soon as we get to a shrine. Here it is.
空を覆う異様。江戸に現れたものと似ておらんか。傍らに見えるのが浜松城じゃが、気は進まぬが近づくしかなさそうじゃの。
See our mind right down. Let's just area suit fine. Totally slipped my mind that this game was gonna be so used to this linear. This one is okay. So let's get to this shrine. Save our progress. So maybe done for tonight. We are not done with the demo. It's often the fact that you can transfer your save data to the full game. Like that. Martial arts now. Why not? Second. Martial art. Okay. Like the martial art, it's in the samurai. It can be just deflected. All right, so that's sword. All right. So we're going to go with the recommendation. Samurai. Lock. Well, okay. All right. Cool. Got samurai points and ninja. This must be new weapon. Oh man, yeesh. All right, so we got a healthy amount of variety here. I am looking forward to it. But for now, Fast travel. Okay. Fast travel. Pray. To save our progress. Now I can become. Okay, I can join other players now. Let's level up. All right, so okay. So we'll go ahead and stop this here. This was fun. This was good. Definitely going to be a day one buy for me. But we'll say this is a step above the last game. So we may be done for today, but we're not done with the demo. Seems like they kind of gave us a lot to work with here. So if anything, we may pick this back up maybe tomorrow night, or maybe to get more full enjoyment out of it, I may push this out to the weekend and do some other stuff on the side. I don't know. I don't really have a set plan, but I will definitely be showing more of this game off very, very soon. So depending on how I feel, I may do this tomorrow night. I may do it Friday night, honestly, just kind of up a little. But we'll figure it out. But meantime, thanks for tuning in. Those of y'all that stopped by, appreciate it. Always more to come, and always be on the lookout for any other shorts that I post as well. But moving forward, we are going to have some fun, good time. This game's going to be a banger. I can already tell. So I'll be definitely chipping away at this once it comes out in the next week. I may also, I'm debating on it, but I may also start putting some Wuthering Waves content out there as well, but I might wait until the next patch update comes out next week. But we're going to have a lot to work with, man. Stay tuned and just look forward to more. But I got a lot planned in just the next few weeks alone, from the beginning of February till the beginning of March. We're going to get busy in here. So that being said, y'all have a good night. Don't work too hard. Stay blessed, never stressed. As always, take it easy, stay breezy, never cheesy.
The wizard.
you